Hi, Black Cat Recapped here. Today I am going to explain a mystery and thriller movie named Look Away. The movie starts with a picture of two babies in the mother's belly. Everything seems normal, but one of the babies becomes mean and scary. Now we meet Maria, a 17-year-old girl getting ready for school. She seems normal, but her family life isn't great. They eat breakfast without talking, making things tense. Maria leaves for school. She meets a mean girl on the way, but Maria's used to it. At school, she's an outcast and gets bullied on the bus for no reason. She has one friend, Lily, but their friendship is shaky. Maria often spends time alone at school, listening to music and feeling jealous of Lily. Lily is very popular at school and has a boyfriend named Sean. Maria secretly likes Sean, so it's hard for her to watch Lily flirting with him. When Maria goes home, she has dinner with her parents. She's usually quiet and uncomfortable around them. Her dad, Dan, is distant and always busy with his work as a plastic surgeon. He's really picky about things and expects everything to be perfect, which stresses out Maria. Her mom, Amy, is mentally unstable, often having nightmares and struggling with depression. A big problem in the family is that Dan cheats on Amy, and although everyone knows, Amy ignores it. It makes their home life really unstable. Maria finally snaps and storms away from the table, angry and hurt. Dan's more concerned about how Maria's behavior reflects on him than about her feelings. He criticizes her for not having friends and for seeming directionless, which only makes Maria feel worse. She goes to her room and looks at herself in the mirror. Soon, she notices something unusual in the mirror's reflection, an old sonogram showing twins. Maria doesn't know what to think, so she ignores it and goes to the bathroom. After her shower, Maria gets a shock when her reflection seems to move on its own. Terrified, she falls to the ground and hides behind the toilet. When she checks again, her reflection is still moving, and she's really scared. Trying to convince herself it's just her imagination, Maria wipes the mirror, only to see her reflection smiling back at her. Scared, she leaves the bathroom. The next morning, still upset, Maria tries to talk to her parents for help. But her dad, Dan, interrupts her, focusing only on how she looks. He thinks she looks awful and suggests she can't go to school without makeup and more sleep. Maria feels really sad that her dad doesn't care about her problems. She goes upstairs to the bathroom to fix her hair and put on makeup. Even though her reflection in the mirror seems a bit weird, she doesn't notice and goes to school as usual. Mark, the main bully, is waiting for her near the school bus with a creepy smile. Maria's scared of him. But then Lily shows up in a fancy car and gives Maria a ride. Lily likes to show off her stuff to Maria. They pick up Lily's boyfriend, Sean, too. Maria has to sit in the back and watch them together. At school, Maria hangs out with Sean and Lily, but they run into Mark, who makes fun of Maria in front of everyone. Sean defends her, which Maria likes. After school, Maria goes home feeling sad again. She starts hearing a voice and gets scared but goes to check it out. Soon, she goes to the bathroom and sees her reflection in the mirror. But this time, her reflection talks to her, and Maria is really scared. This reflection calls herself Aram. She looks just like Maria but acts completely different. Maria talks to Aram, who explains that she's always with Maria, in every reflection she sees. Maria has lots of questions about where Aram comes from, but Aram doesn't give clear answers. Instead, she asks Maria what she wants because she believes she can make Maria happy. She promises to help Maria and get revenge if anything bad happens to her. Maria compliments Aram, calling her beautiful, but Aram says they both are and seems to enjoy talking to her. The next day, Maria seems different. During breakfast, Maria's parents notice right away that she's happier and more organized. Her dad compliments her appearance and says he's proud of her. She's decided to make an effort to socialize more. At school, she talks to Lily and Sean, asking Lily to teach her how to ice skate. Both friends are surprised at how much Maria has changed, but she's still jealous of their relationship, which Aram notices. Another day, Maria spends time with her dad. She sees him at work in his clinic and notices one of his lovers there. Then they go to a movie, trying to improve their strained relationship. When they bump into Mark and his friends after the movie, Mark tries to act like he and Maria are friends, making things awkward for her dad. On the way home, her dad mentions wanting to give her a birthday present soon. That night, Maria talks to Aram again. The next day, Maria receives some bad news. Her dad's birthday present idea was for Maria to have plastic surgery to look better. Maria is devastated and runs away. She talks to Aram even more, who is furious and wants to protect Maria no matter what. Talking with Aram makes Maria feel better and safer, but she also becomes more unstable. Soon, her mom notices something's wrong with her daughter. Maria's been acting even stranger than usual. Dan doesn't want to deal with Maria anymore and just tells Amy to ignore it. At school, Maria and Lily take skating lessons together. Maria isn't very good and falls down, unable to get up. Lily, who's not a nice person, makes fun of Maria and leaves her alone on the ice. Now Aram is even angrier at everyone. She tells Maria she's special and deserves love. But things get worse at the prom dance when Maria gets attacked and hurt by her bully, Mark. She feels broken, scared, and alone, so she goes to the bathroom to talk to Aram again. This time, she touches the mirror and switches places with Aram. Now, Maria is stuck in the mirror while Aram controls her body. Meanwhile, Amy has a terrible nightmare about giving birth. With Aram in charge, things get weird at school. Aram is confident and flirty. When Mark tries to bully her, Aram fights back and scares him. She also tries to help her mom by arranging a meeting with one of Dan's lovers. It's all part of Aram's plan to make Amy mad at Dan. Maria doesn't like what Aram is doing to her parents and wants her to stop. But Aram insists they all deserve punishment for what they did to Maria. Aram decides to get back at Mark by tricking him and breaking his leg. Later, Aram teaches herself ice skating and embarrasses Lily, causing her to fall and hit her head, leading to her death. That night, Maria is furious and panicked. She wants to switch back with Aram because what she's doing is awful, but Aram refuses and sticks to her plan. After a few days, Aram and Sean start hanging out together and partying. She's acting very differently now. They spend time together at a motel, and then Sean gets a call from the police asking them to come to the station. Sean wants to go, but Aram refuses and ends up hitting him over the head with a bottle in the heat of the moment, accidentally killing him. Both Aram and Maria are devastated by what happened. Amy continues to have dreams about giving birth. It's later revealed that Maria had a twin, but Dan killed it when it was born because it was deformed. Amy was heartbroken and never forgot about it. Aram confronts Dan at his office, demanding answers. She asks if he would care for her if she looked deformed or ugly, but he can't answer. Eventually, he admits he couldn't have a deformed child, and Aram kills him too. She's really mad at him, and now she's gotten back at him. After the killing, Aram can't see Maria anymore and goes back home to her mom. It looks like Maria and Aram are stuck in the same body now, and nobody knows what will happen next.